of timekeeping. I'm not very sure many of us still keep time as he used to do. He would reach NPA hours before 7 a.m. and leave generally after 7 p.m. We will always remember Dr. Samba Mugera for the excellent work he did for this country, especially what he did to contribute to the development planning in this country. We pray that God continues to comfort his family. May his soul continue to rest in eternal peace for God and my country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to witness a very important ceremony. Let me call the family back to come back. And we are going to present a posthumous book award to the Samba family. Doctor, as we all know, was a writer. In fact, if you're able to, when you're going out, you'll see the table where those books are. There are two books, A Focused Journey, which was an award-winning book, and he had also written Financial Inclusion in the Ghetto Economy. And so I want to welcome the board chair of Microfinance Support Center, plus the ED, to present these awards. The publisher is also here, Frank Kabushenga. And Frank, I think in a minute you can also tell us what the book is about and what we are presenting.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My name is Frank Kabushenga, the publisher at TFK Luminary Publishers, the CEO. I'm so delighted for this opportunity to pass on this award following the publishing of A Focused Journey, a book that Professor Kisama Mugera wrote before he passed away. I was deeply hurt when I got to know that he had actually passed before getting his award. And so this is a great moment for us to celebrate him and his family. It is actually a certificate of excellence. This is from the Uganda Book Award, Best Book of the Year 2019, in the category of Culture, Ethics, and Biographies. And the first time we engaged to write this book, the professor was not very keen, very busy, but he went on and took it on amidst his great fixed schedules. But thankfully, it comes out to make the best book of the year 2019. But one would wonder why. I think when you get a chance to read this book, which is on sale at $35,000, you realize that Professor got so vulnerable in this book. He told his story so vulnerably, and vulnerability is power. And so that is why, of all the books of 2019, it stood out. So I am happy and blessed to have this opportunity to pass on this award. But since we have senior leaders here, Mlondo, you might advise someone senior to pass on this award to the family. Thank you. We also have another piece. We also have another art piece. This he should also have received personally. It has signatures of people who attended his launch. So he should also have received it personally, but because of the circumstances, he was unable to receive it. And so we felt it's an opportunity as well to be able to pass it on to the family so that they will find somewhere to place it.
Let's have some of the men come. You'll use your strength. You carry it a bit. So just stand in the front here. Carry it a bit there in the side. Where are the ladies? Ladies, we want to see you. Very good. And the signatures really look old. Thank you for keeping it. Thank you for big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Please get yourself a focus, Johnny. It's at the table in front. 35,000 shillings. Please buy yourself a copy. Before you go, today Mugena mus today. The guys from Eco Youth Development Group that the doctor personally mentored also have an art piece of the late of Dr. Wilberforce. I'll ask them to bring it and present it to Mommy. This side, Mommy. Mommy, stay there. Wow. Fantastic. You put it. Oh, they really brought out his actual smile, he was like that, exactly like that. Wow, thank you guys. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll definitely, now let's have another one with everything. Bring. We are going to put this in the Daily Monitor, please. Not joking. Very good. Okay. Should we say Dr. Tsamba? Fantastic. We're good? Okay, let me ask the senior leadership, the ED to come, the board chair to come, professor to come, Dr. Birunji to come and also stand with the family. Professor Semakula, on behalf of the friends, let me also request you to come. And to those of you who are watching at home, please join us, tell us, feed into the conversation, what has the doctor done or contributed in your life? Let's follow those conversations. And also, how do we improve financial inclusion as we commemorate 20 years at the Microfinance Support Center? Okay. Photographers, we are fine? Fantastic. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And we definitely appreciate you. Please pass by the table and pick a book. 35,000 shillings to the publisher is at the table. Can we give another round of applause to the family of Dr. Wilberforce Chisamba Mugerwa? And to the viewers who are watching UBC now, we'll go back to normal programming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you another time. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
We thank you, dear listener, that you're still part of UBC. We are having a live coverage of an important event at Hotel Africana, where we had 3 functions in one. One, we're commemorating the life of Dr. Kisamba Mugerwa, who was the head of Microfinance Support Center. They also launched the Myoga Sacco. And in the same event, Microfinance Support Center was commemorating 20 years in serving the people of Uganda. You can reach us on 776-511-426 on what you think about the event that has just concluded and what you think about Dr. Kisamba and his service to the people of Uganda. What do you think about Myoga and also Microfinance Support Center? The function was opened by the Honorable Minister Matia Kasaija, Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, who cautioned Ugandans about saving. Minister also said that Microfinance Support Center targeted circles that were too much into savings, and also cautioned the Ugandans about saving as a culture, that if you save as a country, if we, all the people of Uganda, keep saving, we will develop Uganda. Imagine Uganda is borrowing in other countries with a high rate, interest rate, which we meet every year. And he said that 5 trillion goes outside Uganda to serve the interest outside Uganda, World Bank, IMF, and other countries that are supporting us. He was like, if we are all to save 20,000, for example, and we are 10 million people saving every month, Uganda will be having a lot of money and will not need to borrow from the outside. And imagine 5 trillion coming back to the pockets of the people of Uganda. In the same function, people praised Dr. Mugerwa, the late, for his contribution in developing and evaluating the people of Uganda out of poverty. Was a man that used to go to the slums, the ghettos, reach people down on the grassroots, talk to them, mobilize them, but also encourage them in as far as saving is concerned. His family was represented by his children and the widow, who received different gifts, to include an award for his contribution in writing a book entitled Focus Journey. It was sold at the venue at 35,000, but also they thanked the family for being part of the development that Uganda experienced during his reign, and also all the knowledge he shared and for the development of Uganda. Myoga circles have been launched on the same day, and we were having 20 years commemoration of the service that microfinance has extended to Ugandans. As I told you before, Microfinance Support Center had reported a decline in trend in some time back. And I thought it is important that we look at some of the decline or the reasons why there was this decline in trend. Poor governance and management practices. This raises a frowned tendencies and incompetence of the boards of some institutions like SACCOs, where the board members take loans and hardly monitor and supervise the managers who turn not to produce reports to reflect the financial status. The boss is taking a loan and there is no follow-up. There is also security requirement, where the requirement to provide security for all loans above 100 million was instituted by the same Microfinance Support Center, and this policy measure led to the failure by most clients to meet the eligibility criteria for loans, hence leading to the low credit during that time, disbursement. They also realized that there was low center outreach, where the outreach to the potential clients for the services and products offered by Microfinance Support Center is still low. There are some districts that don't have or regions that don't know even a microfinance support center. Why? Because they don't have the outreaches center there. It was reported in 2013 report that smaller enterprises within districts like Gulu, Lila hardly had any knowledge about the services or products offered by Microfinance Support Center. Let me hope they have considered you in the recent years. But also they talked about the poor payment culture and attitude, where they had the poor repayment culture that was common with clients in the regions previously affected by LRA resistance insurgencies. The communities used to flee handouts from government and NGOs, and this crippled their repayment culture and attitude towards loans taken from the microfinance institutions and circles, as they are considered free money from government. There was also high staff turnover as institutions after training. As part of the capacity building, the Microfinance Support Center has trained staff members like managers and accountants of their client circles in bookkeeping and governance. However, there is still high staff turnover. I also identified the multiple borrowing by microfinance institutions and circles, where these institutions borrow from different institutions other than microfinance center, and after acquiring the latter's loans, this leads to a high portfolio at risk, and the microfinance center due to high default rate by the clients. For example, 2012-2013 financial year reported that Marwoli Sacco in Iganga district and Uganda Cooperative Society accessed loans from the same, but it was so hard to pay. I think this was electrified, but among others, as I told you before, in case you want to know the loans that Microfinance Center gives, I had told you before, but I can summarize them. One, they give out agriculture loans for those that are involved in agriculture. The second is environmental loan, those that are extended to support environmental and clean energy products like production of solar, biogas, energy savings and stoves, and agroforestry. The third is special interest group loans. This is extended to women, youth, persons with disabilities, elderly persons, and weak circles. The other one is commercial loan. Funding is extended to institutions for onward lending to their members engaged in trade and service activities. And the last one, but not the least, is small and medium enterprises loan. And this product targets businesses within minimum annual sales turnover of about 50 million Uganda shillings for agriculture related, and also 70 million for non-agriculture related. This is UBC. Ampaire Amon Ortega is my name. We have ended this live coverage from Hotel Africana, and we are so much glad that you are part of us from the time we started until this time. For God and my country, Amon Ortega is my name, and from all of us at UBC, we keep inspiring, educating, and also inspiring the people of Uganda. For God and my country, Amon Ortega, I sign out.
20 years of financial inclusion, starting with the Dr. Kisamba Mugira Memorial Lecture on the 29th of March at Hotel Africana. Dr. Kisamba Mugira was the board chairperson of the Microfinance Support Center from 2018 until his untimely death in January 2021. While at MSC, he spearheaded several initiatives to promote financial inclusion, especially of the slum and ghetto communities. Dr. Fred Muhumuza, Dr. Rachel Mindra, and Mr. James Kakshi are among panelists that will discuss the topic leveraging microfinance to spur the slum and ghetto economy. The Microfinance Support Center, 20 years of financial inclusion.
Best best hits.
The board, management and staff of UBC Radios join Ugandans to mourn and celebrate the life of Jacob Olanya, former Speaker of Parliament, who died on Sunday the 20th March 2022. UBC Radio team will forever remember Olanya for his exemplary contribution to UBC Ground Zero program as its pioneer moderator in 2008. His professionalism, sense of humor, and humility will continue to inspire us. May his soul rest in eternal peace. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Yeah, my love is like a movie. Cinematic, she no bloody. Nah, 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 envy. The niggas tryna envy me. Spending money, that's my recipe. Daily. Shit happen on Monday. A lot of bullshit flying on Tuesday. Broke up with Tasha on Wednesday. Got a new bad bitch on Thursday. Shit happened on Monday. A lot of bullshit flying on Tuesday. Broke up with Tasha on Wednesday. Got a bad bitch, yeah. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Don't give a fuck what they say. It's Friday. Cause I be living my way. It's Friday. See my enemy my way. Cause I'm living my way. No say. Number one in my area. Straight from Uganda, the ball of Africa. Bad bitches in my zone. A lot of threesomes coming and go. From the top, drip bop, 80s, looking like the band. From the top, drip bop, 80s, I be looking like the band now. Shit happened on Monday. A lot of bullshit flying on Tuesday. Broke up with Tasha on Wednesday. Got a new bad bitch on Thursday. Shit happened on Monday. A lot of bullshit flying on Tuesday. Broke up with Tasha on Wednesday. Got a bad bitch, yeah. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Don't give a fuck what they say. It's Friday. Cause I be living my way. It's Friday. See my enemy my way. Cause I'm living my way. No say. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday, cause I be living my way. It's Friday. See my enemy my way, cause I'm living my way. No say, no.
Just like watermelon. Yeah, Morina, Yamba Company, Sukuma, Yazika Vacation, Avera London. She has like queen likes we are getting. Them commenting nice pics we taking. We are dating, money making. Meditating, on stage we setting. You are the reason why. You are the reason why. Nice pics we taking. We are dating, money, money making. Meditating, meditating. When I was a guy in baby, Chana, Gumubidi, Gungulina, Gachapa, Cinema, when you meet at the way you quarter. You are the reason why. 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 My girl. Nakule miracle. Nakule miracle.
Jesus Power Music.
I swear I wanna take you far away. Nico my devil mix. No, no, no.
She got the bum tight. She want pretty baby, she a look fine. Never wanna lie. She wanna love a man that feel loving every night and day. You gotta take road. Do good baby like Rihanna. Me not kupenda way. Love me baby cause I love you. When me look at you, girl you're good. You're the only food I need for my life. When me look at you, girl you're good. Wanna take you far away from me, please never wanna lose you.
Balisan, Balisana. Balisan, Balisana. Balisan, Balisana. Balisan, Balisana. Mimi na wewe tushafanana sana. Nilishakubali hatutaja. The way you give me love, for real, baby, I feel like I'm gonna die for you. Nataka twende mbali, nikupe mapenzi hata kama tuko kwenye lockdown. I'm gonna do it for you, I'm in a fear doing. Cause you and I see we got this stamina. Nataka twende mbali sana, wengine tuwaache wakigombana. Kama true love kweli bad, mimi nakupa. Ndio maana kila siku nikikuita naitika. Nashukuru Mungu ndiye anafanya tunakwepo sana. Madui tunawacha tunaenda mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana.
Yeah, me love you, baby. Kwakala nyo baby, yeah. Me love you, baby. Kwenda iwe wenka, yeah. Roho yangu linadunda, nikupe mapenzi nikubebe.
Nataka twende mbali sana, wengine tuwaache wakigombana.
Tuko baby like Rihanna. Me nakupenda we. Love me baby cause I love you. Best rap killer.
Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Mbali sana, mbali sana. Kama true love kweli bad, mimi nakupa. Ndio maana kila siku nikikuita naitika. Nashukuru Mungu ndiye anafanya tunakwepo sana. Madui tunawacha tunaenda mbali sana.
Double B. Jesus Power Music. It's a vibe.
I'm at time. They be killing my vibe. In the morning, the moon on my ground. I know they suffer for blind. Melodies be coming in the morning. Hit my waist, spin my bars with devotion. Get ready for the yeah. I don't argue wish, burning you down like Hennessy. The love that I have is all I need. My mama blessing me. Nah, I dey flow like the ocean, my pitch under. My shoes on top, but my feet under. My mental to focus, you can tamper. They be tryna kill my vibe. No, 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 no. Niggas they gon' do it not tonight. No, 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 no. I've been writing music since I was 13. Back in high school, tryna be a cool kid. My dad just mad at me. Teachers try stalking, I go fail easily. Yeah. But my mental focus, I keep writing page after page now. We making songs, we hitting the stage now. The people screaming, yelling my name now. Ask my mama would I make it, but she told me, don't you worry, you gon' be there banner. Maybe don't jazzy, you gon' fit the stage till there's no spacey. Haters gonna hate, but you gon' be on top beat. You're my baby boy, and nobody gonna doubt ya. Baby gonna doubt me, tryna get my vibe. No, 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 tryna get my vibe. Because they gon' do it not tonight. No, 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 no. They be tryna get my vibe. They be tryna get my vibe. Slum, do your thing, baby girl, do your thing. 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 Do your thing, baby girl, do your thing.
waka olabe kulu bwe libwatuka nze mbadde ntutte emyaka nga siraba ku nnyanja ya Ssekabaka enkuba etonnya n'akasana kaaka wanengo bwezaala emikisa tteeka.
Kutoka jumba la matangazo katikati mwa jiji kuu la Uganda, Kampala, hili ni wimbi la habari kutoka idhaa ya Kiswahili ya UBC.
Karibu mpenzi msikilizaji, ifuatayo ni taarifa ya habari inayokujia kutoka hapa UBC Radio. Kwanza ni muhtasari wake muhimu. Waziri katika ofisi ya Rais Mili Babaranda ametoa ratiba ya mazishi ya hayati Jacobo Olanya. Zaidi ya Wakongomani 13,000 wamefurika wilayani Kisoro wakikimbia mapigano ya kundi la waasi M23 siku ya Jumatatu. Na jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linasema kuwa wanajeshi wa Rwanda waliwasaidia waasi wa M23 wakati wa shambulio la Jumatatu. Na sasa ni habari kamili ukisimuliwa nami Ishaka Meno. Serikali imetoa ratiba ya mazishi aliyekuwa spika wa bunge hayati Jacob Olanya aliyefariki wiki jana nchini Marekani. Mwili wa marehemu unatarajiwa kuwasili siku ya Ijumaa wiki hii na kupelekwa nyumbani kwake Muyinga. Siku ya Jumapili kutakuwa na misa ya watu wachache nyumbani kwake. Siku ya Jumanne mwili wa marehemu utafikishwa bungeni kwa heshima za mwisho na kulazwa hapo bungeni. Siku ya Jumatano utapelekwa uwanja wa Uhuru wa Kororo wananchi kutoa heshima zao za mwisho na baadaye utasafirishwa kwenda kijijini kwao Omoro. Mazishi yatafanyika siku ya Ijumaa kijijini kwao na serikali imetangaza siku ya mapumziko ili wananchi wapate fursa ya kuzika mpendwa wao. Zaidi ya wakimbizi 13,000 wamekimbilia Uganda kufuatia mapigano nchi jirani ya Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo. Idadi hii imesababisha changamoto kubwa kwa wakuu wa wilaya ya Kisoro kwenye mkutano ya mipaka ya Uganda, Rwanda na Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo. Wilaya hiyo imelazimika kusitisha masomo katika baadhi ya shule ili kutoa makazi kwa watu hao, huku shirika la Umoja wa Mataifa UNHCR likianzisha mipango ya kutoa misaada na huduma ya dharura kwa watu hao. Ijapokuwa hakuna risasi zimesikika upande wa Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo usiku wa kuamkia leo kama ilivyokuwa usiku wa kuamkia Jumatatu, bado raia wa nchi hiyo wanazidi kuingia wakielezea kuhofia usalama wao. Wakimbizi hao Ismaili Nayambaje ni meya wa mji wa Bunagana amefahamisha kuwa wakimbizi wamezagaa sehemu za Bunagana na Kisoro, hawataki kwenda kambini, wanasubiri hali kuwa shwari nchini kwao. Kulingana na wakimbizi hao, wanadai mapigano yalizuka usiku wa kuamkia Jumatatu. Wanasema wapiganaji wa M23 waliposhambulia vituo vya majeshi ya serikali, ikiwa idadi kubwa ya wakimbizi ni wanawake na watoto. Shirika la Umoja wa Mataifa linaloshughulikia wakimbizi UNHCR linasema kuwa wimbi hili jipya la ghafla linawekwa katika hali ngumu ya kutimiza majukumu yao kwa wakimbizi hao. Wakati huo huo, jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linasema kuwa wanajeshi wa Rwanda waliwasaidia waasi wa M23 wakati wa shambulio la Jumatatu karibu na mpaka wake na Rwanda na Uganda. Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo limesema limewakamata